What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riz, aka the Real Riz. If you didn't know, now you know. What's popping, y'all? This video is going to be about cutting a bob and doing a little bit of highlights and a little bit of lowlights. So in this clip here, you guys just see me drawing my lines here because I actually made this wig on the sewing machine, and it was actually pretty fast for me to do. And I'll show you guys a clip here. And I only had to use one frontal and one and a half of a second bundle. That's it. You really don't need a lot of hair when you're making a bob wig per se, because you don't want it to be fat like Dora the Explorer. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna just take all of my hair and I'm just gonna do a nice flat iron, make all of my strands go in the same direction, kind of make it a neat, because I want to start with a neat cutting, a neat, foundation when I'm getting ready to do my cut. So here I'm going to show you guys how you need to position your hand in the scissors when it comes to cutting your bob. Now, I feel like cutting doesn't get enough love on YouTube. A lot of times people just show you the finished product and they don't really show you how to position your hand and things of that nature. And I just really wish we had some more YouTubers out here that will really show you what you need to do. So basically, I take my ring finger, put it in the hole, and that little stick part that's on those scissors, you take your pinky and you want to rest it on the scissors in that position, just like that. And this allows you to be able to easily take your thumb on the other part and slide it in between. And I'm going to show you guys in just a second how I do that. So here you're going to see me take a piece of my hair. This is the first part. This is going to be your guide that you're going to use for the rest. This is going to set the tone basically for your cut. So I take my rat tail comb and I'm going to place it in between my thumb and my pointer finger. And you never want to cut past your second knuckle, guys, and you're going to see what I'm talking about in just a second. If you cut past your second knuckle, you can possibly hurt yourself, and you don't want to cut yourself, baby. You don't want to do that, because you're just going to have to get some nail sparring or something. It ain't going to be right. And I've done it before and it don't feel good. So don't do it. Okay, but anyway, so I take my my pointer finger and my middle finger, and I'm gonna place the hair in a position. Here you see me easily able to slide my thumb through. And I apologize for having my arm up here. Y'all can see me cut, but y'all see where I just cut it? That's kind of like my guide. I should have did it in the front part, but y'all gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna even it up. And the great thing about cutting hair is make it fun. It's just hair. It's just wig. You can always get you some cheap hair if you want to practice doing a cut. But you never want to cut past the second knuckle, okay? So every time I get ready to get close to my second knuckle, I take my hand and I reposition it. And notice how I'm taking my scissors and I'm palming them in my hand as I grab the other hand. And this takes practice, y'all. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, I'm gonna get it the first time. You got to take practice. You watch my videos, a little over and over again. You'll get it soon. It's okay. So here you see, this is my guideline. Y'all see that? And this is going to be the length of my bob throughout. And I'm going to just do what I did all the way around. So the part that I've already cut, I'm going to take a piece of that as my guide. And I'm going to actually grab some more of the uncut part of the hair and put it together. So that way I grab it with my hands on the opposite hand again. On the opposite side, I palm my rat tail comb and I take my scissors and I'm just chopping it, making it even. Notice I'm still not going past that second knuckle. Please don't go past the second knuckle, guys. Please don't. You will cut yourself. So next you're gonna see me, I'm just going all the way around doing it again, and I'm gonna zoom in for you guys just so y'all can see how I did it. So I'm gonna be quiet and just let y'all hear the music for a minute, and I'm gonna slow it down so y'all can see. All right, guys, so now that I've gotten all of the main cut part of the top layer of the bob out of the way, notice how you see the hair underneath was still uneven. So I just take my clippers and I go up under that, and I'm just gonna smooth all of that hair out just to make it really nice and trim. Notice how I took my mannequin head and I basically bent her neck over so that I could get all the way up under there, because if you kind of try to use your clippers and straight up just like this, you will have a possibility of putting a gash on your head, and and once you put that gash in that bob, baby, it's over with. You got to start over. Okay, you have to start over. All right, guys, so let's get into the highlights and the lowlights. This is my favorite bleach, y'all, that I love to use. I love this bleach so much just because it gets the job done as high as I wanted to go the first time around. With BW powder and things of that nature, you typically have to go over it maybe twice for it to bleach as high as you want it to go. But not with this Blonde Me, baby. And this Blonde mixture bleach cost about $36 to $40. So when y'all asking people to do y'all a bleach highlight type of color and y'all want to know why they charging y'all all this and that, this is why, baby. This is why. Don't think you finna get a color job for $20. No, you not. Cause this bleach costs money. Okay, so you gotta come with the coin if you want to get some highlights, if you want to get it dyed with some bleach. Okay, and plus you finna pay me too for infusing all these infusing, or whatever the word is, all these that I gotta breathe in anyway. So anyways, so notice how I took my rat tail comb, y'all, and I did a weaving method, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I take my little foil, like, you know, and I place that hair on top of that, and I'm gonna go in and just put, you know, my bleach onto those parts, and this is gonna give it like a dark brown blonde effect. So it's gonna be super cute. And like I said, highlighting is fun, color is fun within itself anyway. And you know, it's all about what you want to do. There's no right or wrong way. Well, there is a wrong way to color, I ain't gonna tell y'all that now. But you know, just watch the video. You'll see what I'm doing. I start at the top because the color that I'm bleaching, the hair that I'm bleaching and putting in the foil is going to be my highest color of all. That's the color that I want to be like on the highest level that it can be. So for that, you know, preference, this is the reason why I color my top first, because the top is what you're going to see first before you even see the underneath tracks anyway. So I'm going to repeat the same process that I did on one side. I'm going to do it to the other side. I did my weaving effect where I took my rat tail comb and I weaved it in and out. And I just take the part that I weaved out that's on top of the foil, and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to bleach that. And then I'm going to fold all of that over and stuff. And then notice what I'm about to do next. Once I actually fold everything over, I'm going to take another piece. I'm not going to bleach this part right here. I'm going to just leave that out and I'm going to clip it, because we're going to come back to that part later. And I'm going to repeat the same process. I weave it and then highlight it and then apply my bleach. And then, you know, I just do this throughout the entire head. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. Okay? I promise you guys, you won't be disappointed. All right. So once I do this throughout the entire head, the part that you see me go back through, this is going to be kind of like a honey brown, more so than the lighter brown. This is going to give a lower light effect instead of the highlight effect. The part that's in the foil is the highlights. That's like really light blonde. This part right here that I'm going in, I'm just taking some, and notice what I'm doing. It's not even in a particular type of way. This is T18, by the way, y'all. T18 toner. This is what's going to bring those orange and brassy tones out of that blonde. And I just take the 20 volume developer and pour it once I pour out all of that T18 out of the bottle, I put some 20 volume developer in that bottle, and then I pour it into my bowl and I mix it up, and I just put it all over the head, and it's gonna just take all those tones out. And basically this is it, y'all. This is the end results. I washed it out, and see how it's all flowy. Raw hair, y'all. Shot real jewel, period. Okay, get into it. And yeah, so this is my bob, giving you guys life and whatnot. I'm very proud of myself, y'all, because I just recently learned how to cut, and I'm doing this thing. Don't play with her, period. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.